So great to see you all here, Surf Sports fans, and joining us for the end of the calendar year. Of course, New South Wales Surf Life Saving, and coming up this weekend, our Interbranch Championships at Stockton Beach. Kurt Hanson joined here by Sydney Northern Beach's co-captain, Maxi Brooks. And Maxi, the Interbranch Championships, it's always an interesting one on the calendar, and certainly should be no different this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I've had, I think, about 4 years off the Interbranch, so I'm really looking forward to getting back. It was always my favourite carnival when I was young, and it was the first team I was picked for when I was 12. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into it and hopefully coming away with a win for Sydney Northern Beaches.
Obviously, it was a big deal when you were younger and growing up through the ranks, and it's kind of taken on a different angle now as well. It's a standalone kind of carnival, and our referee, Wayne Drury's come up with a lot of crazy and cool new events to add a bit of spice to it as well.
Yeah, I haven't been in since those kind of new events. I've watched them up there, and I think they look really interesting, and there's been a lot of positive feedback, so I'm looking forward to being involved in that and, have a few different events.
And you take a look at some of the strength as well of some of the branches. Obviously, your rivalry with Sydney, losing the title to them last year, that'll definitely be back on. And you look at the likes of, obviously, Gemma Smith and Rachel Wood as well, returning after competing for Australia and New Zealand. They come into that Central Coast team, and Hunter as well. It's going to be some strong branches.
Yeah, definitely. When I was younger, it was always us and Central Coast going for it. And in the last probably 5 to 8 years, it's been us in Sydney, and like you said, Hunter always have those few really good athletes. Sometimes struggle a little bit with the depth, but I think that's growing, and I think it'll definitely be Sydney and us going for it again, and we're looking forward to hopefully getting one over them.
And up there at Stockton Beach in the Hunter branch, just north of Newcastle, you've never raced there before. It should be interesting, a pretty open beach as well, and you just never know what to expect.
Yeah, I've been to Newcastle Beach, haven't been to Stockton, so I'm quite excited to be there. Hopefully a few waves, that'll be good. Bit interesting to mix it up, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So thanks for tuning in for our little preview chat there with Sydney Northern Beaches captain Max Brooks, and obviously looking forward to a big weekend of action at Stockton Beach, our 2017 Interbranch Championships, the best of New South Wales. Why don't we take a look at some of the highlights from last year, get us in the mood for what's going to be a big weekend.